Hello, my most fabulous artist. So I am here. I completed my Henry Rousseau inspired tiger. We drew our tiger. Then we drew the jungle around the tiger with different leaves and blades of grass and different things. Once you've completely colored in your Henry Rousseau tiger, it's time to create an awesome frame. So I've got my frame paper here, and you can see with this paper, all you're going to see is just the edges of that paper. So I wanted you to be aware of that. The first thing you're going to do is put your name on the back of your paper and your room code. Remember, I want you to do last name, first name and last name. Turn that paper over, and I want you to look at your tiger project and think of what color might be really neat to put around here, around the outside. So I am looking at mine, and I see I've used, blue. Blue is right here by the edge, so I don't want to use blue. That would be the same color. I have used some yellows and greens. I think I've got an idea. Now, I've got a container of crayons. These are going to be on the supply table, and the reason I put these out is because I have some thick crayons like this that don't have any wrapper on them. These are great for what we are going to use them for. I also have some jumbo crayons. Those work great too. So the bigger the crayon, I think the easier it is, because we are going to be using these texture plates. Texture plates look like this. They have a raised, bumpy surface, and it's in a pattern or design. So you're going to look through and find a pattern or design that you think might be pretty cool with your project. It comes in all different things. I've got animal skins, I've got leaves, and look at this. This even looks like elephant skin. So you find one that you think would look super cool with your project. Pick that out. I think I'm going to use this one. And what you want to do is you want to find the side that is raised. So it's raised up off of that plastic. So I have found my raised side. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this texture plate and you're going to put it underneath your paper. I know that seems strange, but you're going to put it underneath your paper. Then you're going to select the color that you are going to use for the outside of your frame. So I think I'm going to try this. I picked one of these crayons. This is a green crayon, and it's got some light green and dark green mixed in. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to push down hard when I'm coloring. Now this is important, because if you don't push down hard, you're going to say, Mrs. Kearns, nothing's happening. And I'm going to say, push down harder. And you're going to go back and forth, pushing down hard until the pattern comes off the texture plate. So you can see my texture appearing right here. It's so cool. It's just like magic. What I need to do is I need to move my texture plate up, push down, and I'm telling you, I'm pushing hard, friends. Push down hard and rub all over it. Also, notice how I'm getting the edges, because remember, that's where my pattern needs to be to create a nice frame for my picture. Now, the other thing is, once you start coloring, you really don't want this texture plate to move, otherwise your design will get a little bit mixed up. So you notice I finished this area, so I'm going to move my texture plate up. I'm going to push down hard and color back and forth, holding both my paper and the texture plate. That's important. You're probably noticing I'm just going around the outside edge of my paper, and the reason is because that's what's going to be showing when I attach the artwork. Now, don't forget, Mrs. Kearns will attach your artwork, so I'm not going to have you do that. I will take care of doing that. What you need to do is, using a texture plate and crayon, create an awesome texture going all the way around for a frame. Now, We've talked about the word texture. Remember, texture is an element of art. That's one of our elements of art. And remember, the elements of art are what all of art is made up of. Texture is one of those. Texture is how something feels. And you know, when we learned about texture, we did this with our hands because that reminds us, ooh, texture is how something feels. So I am going to finish going all the way around. Let me just kind of show you how this is looking. My artwork is going to be right here in the middle. And what a cool frame that is going around the outside. So I'm going to continue doing my texture frame right here. And then you can check out the completed project on the board. Good luck.